What do we got?
Well, we kind of brought up because we were kind of pre-briefing before the show, and I did find it funny that again, there's no news coming out of fall camp specific outside of, as we noted, some highlight clips. Howdy, Mr. Duggar, too, by the way. Which is a little weird when we're this late. We are what? Not even a week and a half, basically.
10 days.
Yeah. And we have not named a starting quarterback. And I know all off season, we have all said we assume it's Dante Moore. But the fact that you have not heard more definitive news or answers or information starts to kind of,
I mean,
raise questions.
we could end up like UCLA and naming a sophomore starter over Nico Yamanlele.
Well, that's even news to me. You think I follow UCLA? What a trash heap.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised by that, though.
They named the sophomore as the starter over Nico, and Nico crashed out on Twitter.
I don't even know. Now I've got to look that up later. Oh, God. Because UCLA lost their quarterback when Nico came in and he went to Tennessee. I don't even know who their sophomore is. What's up, Traveling Fools? And yes, that is right, Troy. But that is actually not surprising. I'm not surprised by that. But yeah, poor Devin. Poor Devin Brown. But that's actually the least shocking news.
Yeah. All these guys are getting passed over. Quite funny.
This is the risk you take when you transfer. You still take a risk. Just going somewhere doesn't mean it's guaranteed. I know we like to say if you transfer, you're going to a place you know you're going to start. But at a lot of these schools, that's not the case.
No.
Just like going into the transfer portal. Does that mean you're going to land somewhere?
No.
Yeah. I don't remember the number of people that were in the transfer portal this last cycle, but it was like wild. The number of people. It's like, do they all land somewhere? No. So that's what I'm saying with Dante Moore is we haven't heard a definitive thing or information or news. And that kind of leads me to wonder if game one, not who starts the game, but are we going to see more 50-50 like first half, second half? And play out, or is there going to be an actual starter named?
Yeah, it's going to be hard to say, but Dan Lanning's never really been one to do the 2 QB system at all, so pretty sure he'll go with who he goes.
Well, I know, but that's it.
Could that guy see other guys see more reps in a blowout? Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, the point is there obviously not enough separation between Dante Moore and Austin Novosad where they're like, yeah. Obviously, if they have a name started at this point, I would think that you'd be going, apparently there's more of a battle than we thought there was.
But then again, it could just be Dan being tight-lipped.
It could be. I mean, it definitely could be. I would just be surprised there's not more inkling. I know you were saying there's, obviously there's more highlights, a little bit of Dante from practice, but remember the practices are limited. So they might not even have the opportunity to see Novosad really.
That is true.
You're kind of like, it's just an interesting situation that we have to watch because the season's fast approaching again, and we still don't have an actual answer.
That is true.
Like, we know who the running back one is going to be. It's Hughes.
Yeah, it's Malachi Hughes.
Yeah, we know that. if we know who the running back one is, you think you know the quarterback, especially with Whittington still there.
We know who
You
the
know.
tight end one is going to be.
Yeah, I mean that
We know
one
who
was
the
that was obvious.
potential. We know who the potential wide receivers are going to be. At least two of them.
Yeah, and then rotation, and then probably more of a rotation maybe after 2 or 3.
I'm pretty sure your wide receiver is going to be Bryant, Moore, and
I know. See,
probably
number 3.
Lowe.
That's a good question. That is a good question. Once again, because I kind of almost lean, depending on how practice is going. Maybe Benson has actually pushed himself into that spot. Maybe.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah, that they did say today that Malik Benson has had a great camp. So, and they're very pleased with his ability to possibly take up some of the slack from the loss of Stewart. So
And number 4
that's a big.
number 4 could be Low, but I think that's going to be more of your heavy rotation spot.
Yeah.
Low, Grisham. Obviously, we'll see what happens with Dickey, but with Casper.
Oh yeah, got Cooper. I forgot. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So it's like there's plenty of guys they can rotate through. So I think it just depends on.
And I
how
think
they
we're
want
going
to
to see
stack
a
it.
good influx of freshman talent playing more this year as well.
Yeah.
Based on what Dan said today, he's pleased with the freshman crew and some of the things they've done, and how the team's really responding and coming out and gelling together.